actually played 3 weeks for Tom Coughlin, the Giants coach, so I got double hernia and had to quit football. But I did play lacrosse, so I actually have 2 fraternities. I have a lacrosse fraternity and I have this fraternity. And these guys have got your back. You know, I got lacrosse buddies, and I know where they are around the country, and we have a lot of good times together. Next week, a lot of them are showing up for the alumni lacrosse game next Saturday for the city. But when we lose a brother to death, I had cancer. I'm a cancer survivor. These guys are on the horn, on emails, getting bit to me all the time. It's just a tremendous feeling of security. I guess that's the best way to say it, that I have these kind of guys. I'm an accountant, and I get to travel around the country a lot. And wherever I go, if I know a brother's around, I contact them.
Tell them about the baseball game.
What's that?
Tell them about the baseball game.
I was going to blow your horn here in a minute here, so including down in New York City when the game that Pettit got his leg broken, Jimmy Stanley provided some tickets for us to sit in, so he and I were sitting there together watching Pettit lose his leg. So
who got on the jumbotron?
And obviously Jimmy was on the jumbotron. If anybody's ever seen the Yankee game, he wasn't on there with Terry Cotton. He was on there all by himself. So 180 feet of Jimmy Stanley was on there doing his happy dance.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a real nice thing. We went out to a little bar afterwards, and another brother showed up to join us.
JJ, yeah.
2 weeks ago, I was in Atlanta on business, and we have a brother, Dave Boyer, who lives down there. Picked him up at the airport. We spent the night out enjoying ourselves, and I've gone down there quite a bit and spent some time with him. But again, wherever I travel, if I know a brother lives there, I stop by to say hi or contact him. Usually I get to see him, so it doesn't matter who else. So it's a great thing to have. It's a great network, and when you get out of college and you start looking for professional networking and professional relationships, you got to use us.
LinkedIn's got nothing on us.
So, yeah, that's crap. This is real. So if any of you guys are accountants, I'd be glad to talk to you. But no matter what field you're going into, there's a brother someplace, and use them. So, you guys.
Joe Boyd.
Something that I would like to say to everybody, I'm not sure if anybody's ever mentioned this before, is while we appreciate all of you taking your time to learn more about the fraternity and hopefully becoming part of our new colony that becomes the new chapter and reestablishes UPTET here at RIT, there's also a lot of responsibility that comes with it. You will be taking on and continuing the name of over 800 alumni here at RIT. We were the first student organization on campus before even student government. We have more alumni in our organization than any other organization on campus, and we essentially make up almost 1% of all the people that have graduated here at RIT. So with that responsibility, you also get, as Terry mentioned earlier, a lot of support and a lot of resources. And as part of your journey through the association process and becoming brothers someday, I promise you, you will all finish the process different men than what you started. And that's one of the things that you will always have with you that no one will ever be able to take away from you, is your association with Phi Sigma Kappa. It's not a coincidence that you may hear statistics and articles talk about how CEOs, the majority of CEOs and presidents have been in a fraternity, and you're going to find out throughout this association process as to why that is, because it really does develop leadership characteristics, forces you to look at what kind of character that you have as an individual, and it develops that brotherhood, the ability to get along with others and on a personal basis, whether you agree with them or not, whether you like them or not. And those kinds of skills will take much farther than the time that it'll take you to get through becoming brothers. And it'll take you, even further in your career. I will promise you that. And if you look at all the brothers that have been through here and what they're doing right now, we have a lot of business owners, very, very successful business owners. We have a lot of alumni that are very, very successful in their careers. And if you ask any of them as to what the biggest factor was to that, I'm sure a lot of them would acknowledge that going through the pledging process and becoming a brother of Phi Sigma Kappa had a significant part.
Thanks, Joe. I think